Hey y'all, it's Shimdi. I feel like I'm really known for bringing a lot of positive energy on my YouTube channel, and I think it's important that we just switch that up sometimes and bring in some negativity. So I'm just gonna sprinkle in some negativity into your day, okay? I am on this healing journey. Healing journey. I don't like it. I hate this shit. I don't like it. I want it to stop. I'm basically over it, okay? There's so much weeping. Why am I weeping this much? I weep multiple times a day, all right? What's so important that we gotta keep crying like this? I don't understand, all right? I think we should really consider not healing our trauma, you know? Like, I feel like we as a people, we're all talking about trying to heal these things, not pass them on to the next generation. First off, people pass stuff on to us, and then we have to deal with it? How does that make sense? So why can't I pass it on to the next generation, and then they deal with it, you know? This ain't my problem. I didn't want this. I inherited this, all right? That's an inheritance. So boom, let me inherit something to you, child. Okay, you could deal with this nonsense. I'm over it, y'all. I'm over it. What I'm really tired of is about every week and a half, I have the exact same conversation with one of my friends, and she's like, you know, girl, I think this thing that you're weeping about, it might be an opportunity for you to heal. And I'm just like, ew, gross. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in doing that no more. I don't want to. And she's like, I mean, but you do want to though. And I'm like, do I want to? Is this what I want? I think my biggest problem with the healing journey, it doesn't stop. I genuinely thought it would take about 2 months. I was like, we give this a hot 8 weeks and we'll be healed. I don't need to be doing this. No, this is a lifelong journey. So literally for the rest of my life, 10 years from now, weeping. 20 years from now, weeping. 30 years from now, weeping. You want me to keep crying? You want me to keep doing this forever? Forever. Actually forever? I don't get to chill. I don't ever get to chill for a single second. I always gotta be healing some shit. How does that make sense? Why would I want that? It doesn't even sound fun, you know? And I think honestly, I meet people, I see they going through their traumas, and I'm always like, I really hope they heal that. Honestly, I get it, you know? I get why they're like, I think I'm okay with my trauma because you and all your healing seem to do a lot of crying, you know, and a lot of turmoil, a lot of emotional roller coasters. And why would I want that for myself? And honestly, I get it. It's a valid point. So if you're out there and you were like, I was thinking about healing. It's really in the atmosphere. It's really in the culture. It's in the cultural milieu right now to be healing our trauma. Honestly, you're fine. just keep being traumatized. It's fine. It's okay. It's not that, like, it's fine. You're good. You know, you made it this far, haven't you? Okay, you made it this far. You still out here? Why do you have to heal now? You're good. You're good. Aren't you doing fine? What's so good about healing? So you can be a little bit more peaceful or whatever. It's fine. You'll be okay. You know what you should do? Drugs. Those are great. There's a reason why so many people do them. It's because they're great, you know? They're fantastic. And I really think we should all as a people consider going back to just numbing our pain and not addressing it and passing it on to our children, because this is currently nonsense and I am over it, okay? So ignore everything else I've ever said on my channel ever about healing. No, it's not worth it. Don't heal. Don't do it. Save yourself. Save yourself. Listen, what brought this on for context? So I'm talking to this stranger on the internet, okay? Minding my business, to be clear. I'm minding my business. This stranger comes into my life, okay? Now I gotta start healing things around my relationship to people and to men and around safety and trust. And I'm just like, I didn't even know these things were activated in my spirit. I thought we had buried these years ago. Now all this stuff is being brought up. I'm like bringing on my past trauma into every single text. And I'm like, I would honestly rather just chill. Like if you were like, do you want to go on an emotional roller coaster with high highs and low lows and you go on a whole journey? I'd be like, honestly, that sounds exhausting. I think I would like to take a nap and maybe smoke some weed. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be like a better way to spend my time? You know, I have not had weed in like maybe 2 weeks, which isn't even that long, I feel like, and I'm literally crying all the time. All my emotions are raw as fuck. I'm just like going through it and I don't like it and I want it to stop. I don't want to heal anymore. So honestly, don't heal. And that's a direct quote from Chimdi. And if I ever tell you anything else, put in my comment section, Chimdi, you said not to heal. And I'll be like, honestly, you're right. My bad. My bad. That's the video, y'all. I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.